Paul McCartney acknowledged that he considered John Lennon to be a cool guy. The meeting happened before to the Beatles' founding. He published a video titled Paul McCartney, A Life in Lyrics a few months ago, which is a space for him to share anecdotes and consider his career as a songwriter and performer. He discusses the song Here Today, which narrates the tale of an imagined conversation between Paul McCartney and John Lennon in his most recent video episode. After John Lennon passed away in 1982, the song was featured on his solo album, Tug of War. Then I remember thinking, he's cool even though I didn't know who he was, replied McCartney. In 1957, the two artists crossed paths in Liverpool, England's St. Peter's Church, as youngsters. Usually people who talk to him will casually respond to his passion for writing songs when they ask about his hobbies and preferences, McCartney stated. They both had musical compositions when they first met and gave each other admiration for them. Following their meeting, they performed music together until the Beatles were founded in 1960. Prior to the release of the documentary series, Hulu McCartney 3-2-1-inch in 2021, McCartney talked about this extremely fruitful but difficult partnership. Upon reflection, it seems absurd, McCartney remarked. Ringo Starr, drums, and George Harrison, guitar, were the two other members of the Beatles. They recorded enormous economic profits and became the most popular band before splitting up in 1970. They continue to hold the record for having the most no-one songs in Billboard Hot 100 history. Now and Then was the final song to be released by the Beatles. Songs that in the 1970s Lennon had composed and worked on as demo recordings. With the use of artificial intelligence, McCartney and Ringo eventually finished the song, to make John Lennon's demo voice more prominent. The hiss and hum of electricity that occasionally accompanies music is also eliminated by this technology. The biggest issues preventing the music from being finished are these two aspects, up until the 45-year delay. Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr finished in 2022, the process of making the song Now and Then flawless. George Harrison contributed with a guitar solo that he recorded in 1995. Giles Martin, the Beatles' producer, helped create fresh arrangements in the meantime. The song that brought the Beatles back together